Hey, everybody, welcome to Celebrity Psychic Medium Toni Greene. I am Toni Greene, and I am here to answer your questions about life, love, career, finances, and help you connect with loved ones on the other side. Yep, that's it. That's all I'm here for. So, if you have a question, you would like to call in, you would like to talk, the number is 845-277-9131. And if you are watching on YouTube right now, if you're with me on YouTube right now, please put your chat in the chat box. So, hey, everybody on YouTube, we have Fawn, we have Mo, we have Heather. Thanks for joining me, you guys. So wonderful to see you here. So happy that you're joining me. Okay, just a couple quick things. I will never reach out to you. I will never email you. I don't return half of the emails I get that I'm supposed to return, folks. I don't do it. I know. I don't return most of the voicemails I get, but in my defense, they're kind of spam and from, people I don't know. Well, you know what I mean. They're mostly spam and solicitation, but I'm not that type of person that's going to reach out and be like, hey, you need a reading. If somebody wants a reading, they reach out to me, they connect with me through my website. I only have one website. You connect with me and we schedule the reading. I do it over the phone or in person. I do not email you a reading. We actually talk on the phone, person to person, or we are face to face. So please do not get scammed. Do not lose your money on someone who is not giving you a real reading. Okay. Having said that, I want to say, hey, Stevie, I hope you're having a good day. And I want to go into the show part of the show. Yeah, whatever that means, right? So I'm going to take the first caller. When I say your area code, please tell me your name and where you are calling from. And then you can ask a question or connect with a loved one. If you want to connect with a loved one, I just need the first name of your loved one and their relationship to you. And here we go. I'm going to go to 386. 386. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello. Alrighty. I'll go back to 386 later. Obviously, 386 is preoccupied with something. 514. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, Toni. It's Genevieve from Canada. How are you today?
Good, Genevieve. How are you?
How are you? I'm very good, very good. I'm actually surprised that I got in, but thank you so much for taking my call before the holiday.
Absolutely, my pleasure. This morning, I don't know if something's going on with the call log, but I couldn't get on until the last minute. So if people did try, they should try back again. But yeah, I'm so happy you got on. I always say those who are supposed to be here are here. So yes, Genevieve, what's going on?
Well, everything is going as per se. There's the typical life of up and down, but we try to always keep in line with our beautiful source, or so that we are always on top. My question today was, I'm debating because my spouse brought in something that finances are for him just turning around, and of course he's asking additional cash for rent, so that is squeezing me. But I don't want to necessarily ask anything about necessarily money, because I would love to know what source really wants to tell me. They keep sending me this morning with it was very sage in my meditation. So either I was not fully aligned to a number 10, or I don't know what it was, but I couldn't grasp everything that you were telling me. So yeah, what is Source wanting to tell me, good or bad? I want to hear it.
Okay. Well, okay, I'm just gonna, Genevieve, this might not be, I'm just gonna tell you the first word I hear is prioritize. You need to prioritize. And in the beginning of your message, you were breaking in and out a little bit. And here's what Source is saying, but it's okay that you were, because I think they know what you said, and I'm just going to tell you what they are saying, and you get to make decisions based on this, okay? So one of the things that's coming through, and please, again, we know how this works. I'm not the boss of anybody. I'm not in control of you or anybody else. You get to make your decisions. But in the course of making your decisions, in the course of choosing what's best, what you want in your life, and making your choices in your life, please consider all areas of your life. Please don't just only look at, okay, one area of your life. Like, don't look at your life like it's a pie and you're looking at each piece individually. Look at the whole pie all together. And this goes into the next part of what they want to say is, I think it's about your personal life along with your professional life, and saying, is this making you or putting you where you want to be and making you happy? So if you look at all the aspects of this, um do you feel like, or not, do you feel like, are you happy? Are you content? Do you feel a sense of peace? Do you feel progress? Do you feel like all the different things? And then one of the other things that they would ask you when it comes to this situation, or any situation, whether it be work, relationship, home, or all of the above, is it what you want? If you were starting over again, oh my gosh, this is a really good question. If you were starting over again and you knew what you know now, would you still proceed? And if the answer is no, and you can't change what you want to change, then the only thing left to change is you. Oh my gosh. This is I think a lot of people might be having light bulb moments right now. I might be one of them. So if you oh my gosh. Okay. If you were starting over with the job, with the person, with the whatever it is, and you knew it was going to be here, this was going to be the situation, would you have jumped in and started or kept the relationship going, the work going, the whatever going? And if not, can you change the things that are questionable to you, or that are not where you want them to be, the things you don't want? Do you have any power to change them? And if not, the only thing then you can change is you, either your acceptance and being at peace with the things, or moving into a new situation that will be better for you, happier for you, more enlightening for you, whether it again be work, relationship, whatever it is. So they want you to look at that, and they want you to understand, if you have all the pieces of the puzzle put together and it's not the puzzle you want, start a new puzzle. That's the way they're saying it. That's just the way they're saying it. And I 100% get what they're saying. I understand why they're saying it. I can see it in situations I've been in. And this is why, folks, this is why when somebody's calling and asking about a person and they say go slow, this is why. Because there are things we cannot know in the first week, 2 weeks, month, 3 months, even with a job. It's the same thing. There are things we will not know until we're knee deep in it. But the beauty of life, Genevieve, is that we have free will and choice and the power and the ability, if we do so choose, to choose something new for whatever that means work wise. Like you can change careers, jobs, companies, whatever it is at any point, as long as you are aware that you can change, you can bring those, uh, um, you can work, you have the time to plan. Thank you. You have the time to plan your change. Okay, so Genevieve, that is their message for you. I hope it's helpful. I hope it makes sense for you. And your mom and dad, of course, say happy holidays, and they want you to know that they're going to be with you throughout the holidays. They're going to be helping you, and they're going to be showing you something different over the holidays, whatever that means for you. Okay, love?
Okay, thank you. The message makes sense. It's kind of confirming in one area. The other ones I really don't know, but it's just I want things to happen much faster.
We all do. I think, that's a fair statement. I think everybody wants everything to have things happen faster. And I just, I want to say to you, and they're saying to you, what I want to say to you is what they're saying to you. I want to reiterate what they're saying. Prioritize and pay attention to details. And again, if you're not in a situation that you would have chosen, or if you look at a situation and you say, if I could start all over again, this is exactly what I would go for and I wouldn't settle. They want you, then why are you settling now? Then why are you settling now? No, 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 no. Then why are you settling now? Why are you putting up with it now? Why are you choosing? And I know, I get it. I get it, Genevieve. I'm not scolding you. This isn't me. I don't like being this direct with people. No, I really don't. But what they're saying is this, and it's so important. And it's not only for you, it's for anybody listening, whether it's work, relationship, or friend. If this isn't the situation that if you were sitting down right now and writing down, this is, my ideal relationship, work, career, for whatever it is, if you're not there in the situation you're in, then why are you staying? And here's the more important thing. It doesn't mean you have to jump. You have to grab a parachute and jump out of the plane today and land in, trees. That's not what they're saying. They're saying make a plan to get to where you want to be, because you're only given one life. Don't sacrifice one day, one 24-hour period, 1 hour in a situation that is overall not where you want to be. And the sooner you get to where you want to be, the sooner you start working on getting where you want to be, the sooner you do that, the sooner everything else in your life will shift and take you there. Okay. Whew. That was a really strong energy. For those of you who watch me regularly, I'm normally not that. Um, that is normally not how direct the messages come across. And I'm like, I could literally feel the whoosh of the energy go when it went. And Genevieve, I hope that messages help. I hope that those messages help you and they make sense to you and they help you to take the action that the loved ones on the other side are asking you to look at and possibly take.
That's a lot. I'm going to have to re-listen to all of this because I find it sometimes confusing. I'm following their path, and now they're, I don't know. I'm going to have to re-listen, but thank you so much for the strong message. I guess it tells me how strong they are telling me whatever I need to hear.
And here's the thing, um, Genevieve, you might be thinking of one area of your life, and this might actually be for a different area of your life. So on a couple of different sheets of paper, maybe write down for each area of your life how you would want it to be, and then you'll figure out what area they're talking about. Okay, love?
There's, thank you. There's only two. There's the love and there's the psychic abilities where it's going to lead me to another world. Finances is going to be awesome, but right now I'm in between. I'm in between for everything. So, but okay, thank you. I know you got to take some more calls, but thank you so much for the beautiful messages. And I'm happy also to know that you are doing well with the concussion, and I am blessed to have you in my life, and I want to thank you. And if I don't get to speak to you in voice, I want to wish you happy future holidays.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. And thank you for the happy holidays. Happy holidays back to you. And I think it's going to hit you a little later on what they're talking about. And I know that you will, and I know that it will hit you. They're saying it's going to be like a light bulb comes on for you. Okay, love?
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. So, okay, so here's the thing. 708, you are next. I want to say hi to Lolly, Patrick, Heather, and Miss Jules. Hey, everybody. Um, Here's the thing. Sometimes when people call in, this is why I always say to you, have an exact question available, because sometimes when people call in and they ask, give me whatever, in this moment, you might not understand what they're saying. And part of the reason for that is this is something that's probably coming into your future. I think I just saw lightning outside. Either that or God is saying, you are spot on, babe. Um, so, yes. Okay. So either this is something that's going to be coming in very soon, or it's something that you are needing to look at that you're not looking at. But sometimes, and I'm going to say this to everybody listening, when you call in and say, tell me what they want me to know, they're going to tell you the thing that you need the most. And you're not going to like it all the time. Listen, when they tell me the thing I need the most, like, I wish I could put in earplugs, but the voices don't whisper to me. They're literally in my head. So I've learned to ask very specific questions, even for myself. Yes. But what I do want to say is once we get the message, and again, on the show, I don't put everybody's business in the streets, so to say. I will try to give the message without being really exact, because eventually you'll get what the message is about. Eventually you'll understand, oh, this is what they're talking about. Um, so I just want to say that, and please have a question or a connection ready if you don't want a really um, a message like that, because that's not always the easiest message to receive for people. But Genevieve, I do feel like a lot of times people also are waiting Like, let's just say, like you mentioned, the psychic abilities. Don't wait for the okay to do A, B, or C. Just freaking do it. Just freaking start. Just get on it. Excuse me. Just get on it. Just go. Just do it. You don't have to have permission to start the business, and do it whatever way you want to do it. You don't just do it. Take the steps and do it. There's no certificate that says you're ready for this. You just start and you go and you run with it, and you allow yourself to be in that energy that takes you to the next step, and that's all you can do. um, and to the extent you believe, it will be, and that just came through from the other side. Okay, I am definitely going to go to 708. 708, what's your name, where you're calling from?
Barbara, Illinois.
I'm sorry.
My name is Barbara. I'm from Illinois.
Okay, Barbara, thank you so much for repeating that. How can I help you today?
Well, after what you just said to this first lady, and I only got into part of the reading there, I think I'm going to go with family.
Oh my God! No, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay, so listen. If you have an exact
nuggets in her reading for me.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you already, because of that answer, you already received some of your answers. My goal, first and foremost, is not to scar anybody, not to scare them or scar them. So we're not here to scar people. We just be laying it down like bricks. I'm just saying. I'm sorry if don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
It wasn't scary. No, I know about looking at it for what it is.
Yeah, and you know what? Isn't that always the case? Like, we get in something and then we use the word love. And I'm gonna say the word love, whether it's work, and you can give me work, friendship, or relationship, and we're afraid. The truth of the matter is, we might just be afraid to move on because either A, we think, is there anything better out there, or B, um I'll end up in the same situation, or whatever it is. So we do tend to get in that space. But if we really realize what we want, and we don't really, I don't want to use the word settle, but we move towards that vigilantly, I do believe we will get it. Okay, love, where do you want to go with this, Barbara? Tell me, how can I help you today?
Well, can I connect with family? Mother, father, grandmother.
Let's start with your mom.
Their spiritual guidance to me.
Oh, excellent. What's your mom's first name, love?
Cal.
Like Cal or C?
Yep.
Cal. Okay, thank you. I just like to be respectful and have something to refer to them as. Okay, so she walks in, and next to her is a fuller man. This could be your father. This could be her father. He's right on the right side of her. And the way he's presenting at whomever the man is that she walked in, and there are other people, but I'm just going to focus in on her right now. And this man she walked in with, at one point, he had a bit of a belly, and that is the way I'm going to describe him. But the more important thing, and he has an
oval. My father.
Oh, good. And he has, yes. Okay, yes. And he's showing me, his next thing was to show me that he had more of an oval face. So here we go. They're both here, and no matter who's speaking, the message would be the same. Now, do you have a specific question for either of them before I get started, love.
Oh my. I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of speechless.
Okay. So then let me get started. I'm just going to say the first thing they're saying, and this should be more of a confirmation than a message. They're singing a song to me, and it's that song, Happy Holidays. I can't even sing it on beat. I'm sorry. But that's the song that comes through first. And then I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. I don't know if one or both of them like Christmas music or those songs in particular, or didn't like those songs. That could be the confirmation also. They're also showing me like cookies that look like sugar cookies but with frosting and sprinkles on them, and maybe that's just because it's this time of the year, and that is, whether you make them, they made them, whatever it is, they're just showing me those cookies. And it doesn't have to be those cookies specifically. That's just what they're coming through with. Now, I am going to tell you one of the things that they want to say to you is you're doing the way that I think it's your mom is speaking, and what she is saying is you're right on track. You're right on track. So whatever you're doing and wherever your life is, you're right on track. Of course, there's I could be doing this better. I should, we all feel like we should be further along, or I could do this, I could do that, whatever it is. The biggest message that she wants to say to you is you're right on track. Anything anything you do from here is not escalade. That's, I believe, a car. Accolades. Um, it's like you're doing good. It's a cherry on top. It's the way to move it to do more. Um, don't worry about what coulda, shoulda, woulda. Don't worry about that. In February, everything is going to come in, and you're going to understand things from a bigger vision, in February. In February, you're going to be able to see things from a higher perspective. Okay. So you're right on track. In February, if you do have questions, woulda, coulda, shoulda, or should I do this or that in February, just hold off. In February, you will have that higher perspective, that bigger picture look, that they're calling it, that panorama look at things, to help you decide your next move in February. Now, the one other confirmation that they are giving me, or that I'm seeing, is smoke. Like if somebody like smoked like cigarettes or something like that, it's that smoke that. So I don't know if it was your mother, father, or somebody in the circle up there, but they're showing me, I keep seeing this like, how when somebody is smoking a cigarette, there's that constant stream of smoke from it. I'm seeing that, but I'm kind of seeing it behind your mother and father. So it's almost like, I don't know if one of them smoked or if the person behind them smoked, but they're showing me the smoke to let me know, not to let me know, yes, to let me know, so I can let you know that they are here. Okay.
My mother used to smoke.
Okay, perfect.
My mother did.
And okay, and then thank you for confirming that. And I think I'm going to say to you, that's just another confirmation. And then they're showing me that whenever you see cardinals, like the bird, whether it's in a picture or any way, that's a confirmation that one and or both of them are near you. Okay, love? Whew.
Oh, that's great.
Whew. Okay.
Yeah, that happened to me years ago. My mother died in 2000, and in January, I don't remember what year it was. Or she died in '99, I should say. And shortly, a couple of years thereafter, I saw this beautiful red cardinal in this tree of white snow. And I thought it just looked right at me, and I thought, "Oh my God, that is so striking." And ever since then, I saw cardinals, and I'm pretty intuitive. And Spirit said to me, "That's a family member," and I thought, "Oh God, yeah, okay, right, fine."
Yeah.
Now I know for sure.
Yes. I'm gonna tell you, the boyfriend I had when I was 18 in, I think, 99 or something like that, he passed. And I was walking my little dogs one day, and it's funny because we are intuitive and we still doubt it. And I was walking my little dogs one day, and I said, "Hey, Paul, what's your sign to me? How do I know you're around me?" And I looked and I saw cigarette butts, and he smoked, and I thought, yeah, but it's spring and there's all these cigarette butts, and they just haven't cleaned the streets yet, and it's springtime, so yeah, there's all these dirty cigarette butts. And I turned the corner with my little dogs, and we were like near this park, and there was a box, like the little one box of Newport Kings, which is what, or Newport whatever, which is what he smoked. And I said, "Okay, got it. I'm not going to question it." And it was brand new. It looked like it hadn't been opened. It looked like it hadn't. And I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry I doubted you. Yes, whenever I see cigarette butts, I know it's you. Thank you very much. Have a good day." Like, it was like, but it does sometimes take that second little thing to push us into, okay, yes, this is the correct answer. But they still want you to know, whenever you see a cardinal now, whenever you see that, yep, that's them. That is one and or both of them, and they are around you. Okay, love?
Yeah, yeah. My dad just died in February of this year, and I kind of removed myself from him before I died for my own health reasons. And I just haven't been able to feel anything. Now, my mother, I communicate quite often. That's why I said to her, because she was always more of the chatty one between the two. And I just wonder if he understood my message in what I did. It's not that I didn't love, it's just that I had things going on too. And I just wanted to, keep my, I don't, it sounds selfish, but keep my own energy just to keep myself going.
Right. Yeah. No.
Just to keep.
I am going to tell you, yes. He does understand, especially from where he is, because he does have that higher perspective now, that and how things were supposed to work out, and um, why things were done the way they were. And he does not, once we get on the other side, it's just love. We don't have um, ego, fear, anger on the other side. So there's a great understanding that comes with love. Once we're in that energy of love, we have that amazing understanding. Thank you so much for calling in. I'm really grateful for that. I'm going to go to the very next question, which is, okay, Fawn wants to know, can I do a clearing for chakras? 1,000,000% I can. Our chakras are open, strong, and doing. Our chakras are open, strong, and in alignment. I get a no. Let's clear that. Okay. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you, Patrick. Patrick says he loves my singing. You are the only one. I'm just going to say, Patrick, you are the only one. But thank you. I love that you love it. Um, uh, so I'm going to go to Aaron. Do I pick up on the signs that my nanny sends me? Does she have any messages for me? Okay, Aaron, what's your nanny's first name? So Aaron wants to know, does she pick up on the signs her nanny sends her? Yes, sure do. Yes, sure do. And the signs that she sends you, the first thing I hear, Aaron, I'm interesting, but the song, I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. And maybe that's the way you feel. Um, and then the next thing that I would say for your nanny, as far as any messages that she has for you, is to the song. My God, this is so funny. So the first song is I'm All Out of Love. The next song is Keep It Coming Love. Keep it coming love. Don't stop it now. Don't stop it. No. Don't stop it now. Don't stop it. No. I don't. They're trying to give me the next verse and I can't. Well, I could, but I won't. So I'm all out of love to keep it coming love. She's saying keep the love, keep to stay in the space of love, okay, and keep bringing that love in, because love is everything, folks. Love is everything. I'm going to go to 386, and if you would like to call in, the number is 845 please do call in. Okay, 386, how can I help you today? Where are you calling from? What's your name?
Hi, Toni. I'm calling from Florida. This is Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Thank you for taking my call so much.
Yep. How can I help you, love?
Well, I would like to ask a question regarding my sister and some stuff that's been going on and her involvement in it with me. And maybe you could connect with my dad in spirit and see what he has to say about it, and if I can trust her, or if she's giving, if she's involved with a neighbor that she works for that's been sabotaging my work and stuff.
Yep. Okay, so as soon
can
as
I trust her?
everything that you said, as soon as you said, if I can trust her, I heard, nope, nope, nope. I'm just going to say, trust your gut. You are already getting the answers that you are wanting. I'm going to tell you the answers that you're getting, or the feeling that you're getting, is correct. I would say, if you feel like something is going on, even if you don't know exactly what that something is, back away until you do know why you're getting that feeling. And here's what I'll say. Let's just say you have a feeling, there's a child in the room because my nose is all itchy. Let's just say you have a feeling that you can't trust her. Maybe it's not that she's working with the neighbor or sabotaging. Maybe it's a completely different reason. So just back away until you figure out what's going on and why you can't. I'm not saying that that is not the case. What I'm going to say is you need to put yourself in a position where you separate yourself enough to separate out her energy and get straight in your mind and your thoughts, so you can see clearly exactly what's going on that is giving you this feeling. I do feel like you are correct, whether it's just like gossip, or mean girl, bull caca, or which is probably gossip, or whatever
Right.
it is. I feel like your feelings are legit. You need to listen to them, and you need to take the steps that are appropriate. Listen, I'm just going to say this. Just because you came out of the same hoo-ha as somebody else, just because you shared a womb, not even at the same time, and you took the same tunnel into this universe, does not obligate you to be besties or to put up with people later on in life. If somebody is giving you the feeling that you cannot trust them, or if they are disrespecting you, or if they are doing mean girl or mean boy stuff, whether they are a sibling, a cousin, a other brother, mother thing, you don't have to put up with it. You don't. You don't. And it doesn't mean you don't love that person.
Right.
It just means you love yourself enough not to put up with stuff, and also that you are, having healthy boundaries. That's it. That's it. So if you
Right.
feel that way, you're
Well,
not
she
a crazy person. So don't second guess yourself. I'm not saying cut it completely, just back away till you figure out what it is and then decide what you want to do from there, okay?
okay.
Excellent.
Can you see if they have contacted my work in any
No.
way to sabotage this job?
Um
Because the neighbor, she actually lives on his property and rents.
here's what I'm going to say to you, sweetie. If I would be very happy to do that in a more private reading than this. Again, remove yourself from any situation that makes you feel in turmoil or unhealthy. And here's the biggest 2023 piece of advice I can give anyone. If you don't want somebody ruining your plans, don't tell them your plans. In other words, for 2023, keep your private business private, move in silence, stack it up, and move on. Don't allow, don't give people power they shouldn't have. And the way they get power they shouldn't have is information. Information is power, especially in today's world. If somebody is not, a good person in your life, don't give them power in your life. Don't. I'm gonna, here's a thing. Here's something people think even friends, and I'm sorry, friends that are watching, nobody knows nothing about my life intentionally. And do you know why? Because if you don't know anything about my life, you sure the hell can't ruin it. Even when I have big things coming in, that stays squashed until it is complete. For sure. That is the one way I know. And anybody who is in business, and I'm talking big business, anybody who is in a position that has, let's use the word power, importance, whatever, they're not walking on the streets talking about it. They're not telling their close family and friends. Mm-mm. That stuff stays here and here. And there's a reason for that. And that's why those people are where they are. Because once you tell somebody something, if they're not 100% loving you and loving it for you, they will, even just with their energy and their jealousy and whatever it is, they can start to stank face it. And we don't want that. So just keep your personal business personal. Keep your private business private. Move in silence until you're where you want to be. Let them find out about it after it's done. And that's it. Social media has made us think everybody needs to know when we're taking a poop. Nobody cares when we're taking a poop, nor should they. I mean, seriously, we have to relearn what stays with us in our pockets and when or if it's appropriate to put it out there. That's it. That's it. Okay. People can't destroy what they don't know about. I'm going to go to 111, 111, 111. What's your name? Where are you calling from, hon?
Yeah, hi, Toni Greene. This is my first time calling. I heard your show before, and I was like, okay, I know she gets to the truth and the source.
Yeah, a little too much sometimes.
Could I ask you permission? What source are you using? What star group?
Oh my God, I don't do this.
Am I allowed to ask?
I'm sorry.
Am I allowed?
Listen, I'm going to tell you something, folks. There's one source. There is one. There is one source in my little humble world. There's one source. I don't do that. I don't do that. I won't do that. Mm-mm. That is all ego-based, blah, blah, blah. What star group? What dimension? Oh my God, it's exhausting enough being on this dimension. No, I don't do that. 805.
Oh, thank you, Toni. This is Donna in California.
Hey, Donna.
Happy holiday. Merry Christmas.
How are you?
Hi. Well, I'm going to Hawaii in January for 2 or 3 weeks. I'm going to stay with a girlfriend in Waikiki. And I wanted to know maybe if I would meet somebody there, because I would like to meet a lifetime partner. And I haven't met anybody here where I live. But do you pick up me meeting someone here eventually or on vacation?
Donna, I'm going to tell you, yes. Okay. So we're always meeting people. I want to be clear about that. We are always meeting people. We always have the potential to take a little further or not, Donna, I do feel like you're going to meet a couple of people in Hawaii this go round. I do feel like, and this is such a difficult word for me to use with you. You need to be a little bit more vulnerable. That is the word they are using for you. Vulnerable and a little bit more, it's vulnerable. The word is vulnerable. You need to be a little bit more vulnerable this go round. And don't, when you meet someone, don't think of it as a make or break. Don't think of it as a yes or no. Think of it more as I'm going to get to know this person as a friend. And I think from there, you're going to meet somebody, or you have the potential to meet somebody who is very in tune with where you are and in alignment with what you want. Okay, love?
Yeah, that's great. So
I hope
you think that'll happen on holiday where I live? Or do you have any idea as far as
what I'm looking at, because you mentioned Hawaii, or holiday, I'm looking at that, and I feel like it might happen there. But then, as I'm saying it, I hear both.
Oh, okay. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Okay.
I do feel like it's going to be something that is going to be, because I feel like there's the potential for a couple of people to come in. And I do feel like there is the potential for you to have a very open, expressive relationship with someone, I do feel like that relationship has the potential to take off, but you're going to have to be a little bit more vulnerable, and you're going to have to be in that space where you can um, allow yourself to open up in a way that you haven't in a long time. Well, yeah, there we go. That's what they're trying to say to you, love.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I hope
and kind
so.
of closed down. Yeah.
Well, it's time to let that go, to open up, and to be in that space where um, you can allow yourself to go and enjoy. And the biggest mistake sometimes that we make going into something is that we think, is this the ever after person? Who cares? Maybe it's just a good
Yeah.
friend. Maybe it's a good ever after friend. Maybe it's just a person who's going to take us to the next level for the next person. It doesn't have to be the ever after person in the beginning. At some point, we want to know, yeah, is this going to progress? Are we moving forward? In or in another 6 months, am I still going to? At some point, we deserve to know that. But in the beginning, we need to cultivate: is this like going to be my new best friend? Is this potential partner, going to be an amazing friend to me first? And then from there,
Right.
we can decide the rest of it. Um, but the first step is, can we communicate? Can we have a really good, meaningful friendship? And then from there, go into, okay, now can we have that really good, meaningful relationship that helps both of us progress, and we can build together and learn together, and then, okay, maybe this is something that's going to be ever after. But in the first couple conversations, we shouldn't be asking, is this my ever after person? Especially, when you're 20, that might make a little bit more sense. But 20's gone, right, Donna? 20 is gone for us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Long time ago. Long time.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, well, that's great. Okay. Well, I look forward to that. Yeah, definitely. Look forward to meeting someone. Yeah.
I love
to have
that.
a best friend would be nice, a companion.
Absolutely, absolutely. And have fun in Hawaii. Have just an amazing time there.
Thank you. Yeah, I haven't been on vacation in a long time. I'm really looking forward to it. My girlfriend invited me there, and she has a condo in Waikiki, so
Nice.
walking distance to the beach, so that'll be nice. Yeah.
How amazing.
That'll be very nice. Well, thank you.
You're so welcome, and I do
Yeah.
think you're going to have an amazing vacation there. It should be quite enjoyable, love.
Oh, good. Oh, so nice talking to you. Thank you so much.
too. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Absolutely. I'm going to go to 216 in a moment. Right now, I'm going to say hi to Late Night with Moella in South Africa. Hey, thanks for joining us today. Okay, thank you so much for everybody for your comments. If you are watching on WSCS or one of the streaming channels, or listening on the podcast, you can join us live every Monday and Wednesday at noon Central Time. You can call in and ask questions, 845-277-9131. You can post a question in the chat. And then I do try to answer them, but sometimes I get caught up in other things. So 216, I think I'm at 216. I'm going to tell you 216. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, my name is Patricia, calling from Cleveland, Ohio. Thank you for taking my call.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Patricia, I'm going to ask you to hold just for 1 second. I'm going to tell you there's a child in the room with me, somebody on the other side that is a child. And I know this because whenever I'm doing a show and the inside of my nose itches, it took me a minute to figure this out. but when the inside of my nose itches, that's a child playing with me. So if somebody is watching or listening and you're wanting to know if your child that you have lost is around, the answer is yes. And they probably make your nose tickle or itch all the time too. Okay, Patricia, let's get to your question. How can I help you today?
Yes. I'd like to know, should I wanted to move forward in game as a coach, using my life's experience, but also, my self-study and personal development, energy healing, and preparing myself by watching, listening to YouTube videos, Mind Valley, and other coaches. Should I also, I was thinking about taking some hypnotherapy training just to get a foundation. Should I do that?
Yes.
And, okay.
Yes, I'm just going to tell you, get going again. There's no, every day you wait is, I don't mean this the way it's going to sound, but every day you wait is a day wasted. It's a day you could have been being further ahead in what you want to do. Anytime anybody asks me about hypnotherapy, whether they want it for themselves or as a career, I'm going to say 1,000,000% go for it. 1,000,000% just go for it. It is such a powerful tool to help people move forward in their life and to get where they want to be. We all manifest from our mind, whether we believe it or not. Changing the mind is the most important thing we can do. And some people have never been taught that we can change our mind, that the mind can change. They think the mind is like cement. It either crumbles down into nothing or it just stays solid as it is. It is not a fact. We used to believe in, I can't even say that on air because children might be listening. Anyway, we used to believe in things we no longer believe. That is the mind. That is a belief set. And if we can get in there and start changing our mind, changing our beliefs that do not serve our highest good, we can create a world that is phenomenal for ourselves and for others. So yes, 1,000,000% go for hypnosis or hypnotherapy. Do it. Just go for it now. Find a training that is available. I went with NGH, the National Guild of Hypnosis, but whatever feels right to you is what is right for you. There are many different hypnosis groups or trainers. Just make sure you're going with someone a group or a training place that is very valid. Okay, love?
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay, you said National Guild of Hypnosis.
That's what I went through, but there are a lot of different hypnosis groups. And I know that you will find someone that feels right to you. I like the NGH. I think they're a very good organization, personally. But whatever feels right to you is what you should go for. Okay, beautiful?
Yes, I'll check out several. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
You too, and thank you so much for calling in. Okay, everybody, you can hear the 60-second mark. I want to thank everybody so much for calling in, joining in, and being here on this show today. I'm so grateful for the time that you spent with me. If I do not get to see and or hear from you before Christmas, Merry Christmas. I do celebrate Christmas, so I am going to say Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or anything else, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa. And if we don't get to see each other before the New Year, Happy New Year. I am kind of considering of doing a Christmas connection show where you can connect with your loved ones, maybe on Christmas Eve. Let me know if that's something you guys might be interested in, and I will
10 seconds.
Thank you so much, and I love you all.